Things are so bad for President William Ruto. He has reached the corner and now he has sent a very heavy message to the Nairobi Senator Edwin Sifuna, telling him to back down a little. It is a message he wrote in his social media accounts, a message that many people did not recognize what the intent was, but the message was directly directed to Edwin Watenya Sifuna, who held campaigns in the entire western region, where yesterday he was in Trans Nzoia, and the 26th of this month he was in Bungoma County for his coronation, that the people of Bungoma County can pass their blessings to Edwin Sifuna as he goes out to other communities, to other counties to seek for their hand in the coming election. William Ruto feels that the western part is gone. Of course, it's okay. It's gone. There is nothing he can do. But now he has gone to his social media handles and he has written a message that I'm gonna go through with you today, a message that has a lot to unravel, especially after the Bungoma rally. So without much ado, let us go into the message. Now he started and said, "The opposition are existential threat to our country. They are not only a threat to our economy, but also to the future of our children. We ask Kenyans to rally behind this government, transformative administration that is driving growth and expanding opportunities for everyone. Those who are not for progress and development should not stand in the way of our country's transformation." Amagoro Town, Teso North, Busia County. That was a message he wrote after rallying in Teso North, Busia County. So let's go bit by bit. The opposition are existential threat to our country. They are not only a threat to our economy, but also the future of our children. So I'm very sure this message was directed to Edwin Sifuna, because in as much as today Rigathi Gachagua equally held a meeting, he went to a church, in a certain church, but all the attention since the 25th of this July, it has been on Edwin Watenya Sifuna. And today in Bungoma, Edwin Sifuna was presented as the 6th president of the Republic of Kenya. The people in Western, they have agreed in unison that they want to support Edwin Watenya Sifuna, including the bigwigs. We know those people have been politicians for so long, people who determine what the people, whoever the people vote for, the likes of Halwale, strong people. Halwale is one strong man and is one person with a stand. Once he says it's William Ruto, it is William Ruto. In 2022, he stood with William Ruto even when others never believed in William Ruto presidency. He stood with him. You saw in the by-election in Kibra, he was there. That is Baba's bedroom. He was there, carrying stones to beat up goons who wanted to threaten the William Ruto's camp. He was there. He stood with William Ruto through thick and thin. So when he was removed from committees and also some positions in the Senate, I realized that things are not okay. So he has really presented himself right now and thrown himself in Edwin Sifuna's camp. He is rallying behind Edwin Watenya Sifuna. So such things are the ones that are giving President William Ruto, sleepless nights. Is giving William Ruto a lot of tension. To an extent, he's going to his social media. It's long since I saw William Ruto write in his social media accounts talking about and also suggesting to the people of this great country to support him, to support his government, because I realize things are not okay. You imagine the Mount Kenya region is gone with Rigathi Gachagua. The Gusii region is gone with Fred Okengo Matiangi. The Mount Kenya region is gone with Rigathi Gachagua. The Western region with Edwin Sifuna. Now the battleground is in the northeastern and the coastal region, of which we understand that the coastal region equally, it has votes for Edwin Sifuna. The Luo Nyanza, half of the votes belong to Linda Mwananchi. this man can even go mad because he's thinking a lot. He's really brainstorming on how to win the coming election. That is why today you heard William Ruto say that it's very hard for you to go kumi bila break because he has seen bad things with the opposition team, especially Edwin Sifuna. So when it has reached a point where William Ruto is sending a direct message to Edwin Watenya Sifuna, that tells you that Edwin Sifuna right now is the pal, the new pal in town. And I'm sorry to say to the supporters of Fred Okengo Matiangi, I know some of you will come here and say, oh, you are so overrated, oh, you don't know what you are talking, you give us lies. But I want to tell you for free, the supporters of Fred Okengo Matiangi, things are bad outside here. And Fred Matiangi has lost all his support for Edwin Watenya Sifuna because of his consistency, because of his rallies, regular rallies, because he has tried so much to be the talk of town, to be the talk of the day, something that Fred Matiangi is still struggling to achieve. I saw Fred Matiangi yesterday, that is on Saturday, 25th. He was in Utawala, SDA. He was never accompanied by any elected leader. Even those people who say that they are strong supporters, strong lieutenants, they were with Edwin Watenya Sifuna. We really don't care about the outcome. Maybe Linda Mwananchi and Jubilee is one and the same thing because we understand Jubilee, not Uhuru Kenyatta, the former president, maybe supporting the Linda Mwananchi and equally is the party leader, Jubilee party. So people are anticipating maybe Fred Matiangi working with Edwin Sifuna to remove President William Ruto from the seat. But figure out, supporters of Fred Matiangi, figure out a situation where Edwin Sifuna has been so popular. Edwin Sifuna has gotten the endorsements from almost all over the country. So what will remain for the former cabinet secretary Fred Matiangi? That is a genuine question we should be debating upon. But as it stands right now, President William Ruto ameingiza baridi. Hadi leo alisema, you know, I was so keen. He said that kuchukua kumi bila break is not easy. So himself realizes that going for the second term is not going to be so easy for him. So for that reason, he is now threatened that Edwin Watenya Sifuna anaweza kuwa president. By the way, the Western region presented something so unique to Edwin Sifuna. Those people, before the final day, before the actual 25th and 26th day, they started preparing to receive Edwin Sifuna. They started washing, they were mopping roads, literally, they were mopping roads. Today, in Bungoma, youths woke up at 4 a.m., started chanting Sifuna chants on the roads as a way of welcoming their king, the community's king, the one they want to present to other people in this country to consider for presidency. And there's something I noticed today. The Kenyan politics is really changing at a very high speed, but equally it is changing negatively towards President William Ruto. I mean, tell me, William Ruto has been amassing resources. He has been amassing money and funds. He's so certain the way he used money in 2022 is the same way he can use money to lure Kenyans. But I have bad news. Whatever happened in Olkalau, it is going to happen again and again in the rest of the constituencies, in the rest of the parts of this country. I saw many people contributing to Edwin Sifuna physically in Kiminini, in Kimilili, Bungoma town. You've seen that. Yesterday, you equally saw that happening. People tentatively donating money for Edwin Sifuna's presidential ambition. It has never happened in Kenya. So that tells you that politics in Kenya is changing rapidly. Anyway, I don't know what you think, but you can write your comment down there. Say something about the message, the urgent, let me call it the urgent message of President William Ruto to Edwin Watenya Sifuna.